Hi Sagittarius, what's up? Welcome to your December reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are all doing really well. We're going to be seeing what is going on for you guys throughout the month of December, see what you need to look out for, what you can expect, be aware of what's coming towards you. If this reading is helpful or insightful, definitely let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. And we're going to start your reading off with some Moonology messages. We got the full moon in Gemini taking place on the 15th, so I want to see what you can expect, what doors might be opening, what doors might be closing. Oh my god, stop. This is what came out for Gemini. Bring love into the situation with the end. Oh my god, this literally, and before I start your readings or any reading, I always will shuffle the cards. I'll literally take the cards and put them at the opposite sides of the deck and like mix it all up. And these two cards came out for Gemini. Although the end of a tough cycle, that was at the bottom of the deck. It didn't fly out. But these two came out together for you. And I swear, it's always Gemini and Saggy were your readings. Sometimes I will call you guys by the opposite name. Or there'll be similar overlapping is what I meant to say, messages. So maybe go check out Gemini's reading. It was pretty positive overall. It was really nice. So anyways, bring love into the situation with the end of a tough cycle approaches. Capricorn energy. At the bottom, oh my god, it's so similar. Believe in the impossible. That showed up for Gemini too. That was at the bottom of the deck. Believe in the impossible. What do you think is impossible? Some of you are just being straight up real negative, okay? Time to release that negativity, Scorpio energy. I'm seeing you're transmuting some sort of pain or frustration or annoyance. I'm seeing here, let's see, time to release negativity. You and your loved ones are safe. All right, well, you're safe. You're in the clear. Everything's going to work out for you, especially in terms of family or your home or living situation. It's going to be okay. I don't know who needs to hear this. It's going to be okay. I promise you, I'm sending so much love, big hugs to you. I promise it's somehow, some way, it may be hard to believe right now, the current circumstances, but it's going to get right. It's going to be clearing up. I'm seeing around the second half of the month, heading towards Capricorn season, you will be past this, okay? And that's kind of what I was saying for Gemini, as you guys have some very similar, you literally have 3 of the same cards. I'm just like shocked. I'm like, do I shuffle again? Let's try that. You know what? I'm not going to doubt my intuition. These cards came out for a reason. But yeah, so I would take that card and I'd be like, okay, I'll put it there, I'll go like that, and then I'll put another card and I'll go like that. Like, I'll literally shuffle it. So there's no reason why those cards came out again together. What the heck? All right, let's try. What else can you tell Sagittarius around this full moon in Gemini? I'll talk about these cards. Don't you worry. I'm not going to just be like, okay, let's skip over these cards. No, I'll talk about them, but let's just see if there's anything specific for Sagittarius. Any messages for Sagittarius in regards to this full moon in Gemini? Okay, thank you. They give me quite a few. And the believe in the possible is still at the bottom, which is so funny. Okay, y'all seen I shuffled a lot. Nothing will come out of the situation. A time for healing. Your commitment's being tested, and it's time to release negativity. That's the same freaking card. All right. So some sort of negative thought that has been reoccurring, or it's been like a big dark cloud, okay? I just want to say, you right now, you're probably going through a little bit of some tests. You got Mercury retrograding, going to be direct on the 15th. Mars is retrograding. We got a lot of shifts taking place energetically speaking, astrologically speaking. There's a lot going on in the stars. So yeah, December, a bit of a testing month for you. I'm sorry, it's your birthday season. I wish it was all just sunshine, rainbows, and, you know, you could just have a break for a freaking month, but life be lifing, and sometimes we can't avoid these situations that be popping on up. But so you, I would say you're halfway there. Keep on going. This is the necessary time, revealing parts of you that need more healing, need more love, need more compassion, need more cleansing, purification, that sort of stuff. A bit of a detox, okay? Nothing will come out of the situation. So something you've been really worrying, stressing yourself out over, this card is here to say, all right, this is dead end. Nothing will come out of that. You might think worst case scenario, but it's probably not likely it will go that way. You can put this to rest. You can put this to rest. Nothing will come out of the situation. This is it now. You can lay this. You can let this go. You can surrender to this. It's not worth it. Something's not worth your energy, Saggy. It's draining you. It's really, really, really draining you. So, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Thank goodness. Capricorn season, I feel, is going to be a lot easier for you. Even Aquarius season, which comes after Capricorn, that'll be like later on in early 2025. So I can't believe we're getting messages about the new year. Oh my goodness. It's showing here over the next 2.5 months, there will be a lot of shifts taking place for the better that are going to free you, that are going to help you in your career, your money, your success, in your business, right? Wherever you earn your income. I'm seeing that there will be a lot of blockages removed. I'm seeing here there's something about community. There's something about either a team that you've already been part of, or building a team, a partnership. But this Aquarius energy does talk about networking and meeting new people, and people that will help you and assist you and support you and your visions and your dreams, right? Aquarius also does rule about your dreams and your visions for the future. It's kind of like the star card. It's really talking about having optimism and hope for the future, and just having more love, care, and compassion to yourself and others as we continue to learn and grow and evolve as humans, right? So give yourself grace, give yourself patience, forgive yourself. Maybe there's a situation in your life that is reaching its dead end. Maybe it's finished, maybe it's done, maybe there's nothing else you can give to this, and so it's time to finalize and cut the cord or close the door. All right, that's all I'm getting from this. Let me see if there are any other specific messages in regards to this full moon. You got a lot of purple cards coming through. I just want to pull a couple Everything Oracle just to see if there's anything specific that might come up for you around this full moon. And then we'll move on. I'll pull a couple animal cards and we'll get into the tarot. Alright. Anything else that Sagittarius should look out for on this full moon in Gemini? I just knocked out. Any other messages for Sagittarius regarding the full moon in Gemini? Anything that might be important for Sagittarius? We have car. Something about your car is coming up, Saggy. We'll talk about this. Hold on. What's going on for Sagittarius on this full moon in Gemini? Okay, we have long-term and light eyes. Vacation at the bottom. Some of y'all going on a vacation. You traveling? Okay. Where are you going? You're traveling for Christmas or New Year's. I wish you safe travels. Hopefully there's no delays. And if you are traveling by car, because we're still in pre-shadow. Oh, sorry. We're in the... Nope, not... We're still in Mercury retrograde. Mercury does station direct on the 15th with that full moon, but we will have the post-shadow playing out, I think, until... Is it the 30th? We got our post-shadow. So it's weakening. Mercury retrograde vibes will weaken. Delays still likely. Wouldn't be surprised. So make sure you pack... I was going to say pack a spare tire. But then when I said pack, I was like, oh, pack? Like suitcase? Pack lightly? Pack lightly? Or... Okay, I don't know. Let's not get too hung up on that. But yeah, shout out to you if you're going on a vacation. Safe travels. So... Car, something about your car is going to be important on the 15th. I would suggest be extra careful if you're going out and about on the roads. Not saying you're a bad driver, but there are a lot of bad drivers out there. So please be careful, but especially around the full moon. Something about your car is highlighted here. So I don't know if you're going to need to get your car fixed or car towed. Hopefully that's not the case, right? I don't know if it gets stuck in the snow or what. Oh gosh. So just be very careful. Some of you maybe are making a car purchase, or like you're something about your car payment. Maybe you're paying off your car. You've been like leasing something. Maybe your contract's running up. But something new. It's showing that there's travel. There's showing that there's momentum. There's also, if we're not talking about like a literal physical car, this is really just showing here you're getting to where you need to go. Right? You are on the right path. there's multiple different ways you could take this path. It's still going to lead to the same outcome. So just keep plugging along, keep moving forwards, and fill up your gas once in a while, okay? You don't want to run on empty. So, and some of you are. Some of you straight up are running on empty, which is why we have vacation at the bottom. This may not be saying, like, oh, we got a vacation tomorrow, right? Not everybody does, unfortunately. But this may also just be saying and suggesting for you, Saggy, you need a freaking break. Long term. Something here coming up on the 15th, an event, a person, something that you're thinking heavily on the 15th is going to be part of your long-term future. Or on the 15th, you're going to want to think about the decisions that you're making that will affect you in the long term, even the next 6 months, right? 6 months, the full moon in Gemini, 6 months from now will be in Gemini season. Where do you want to be by June or end of May 2025, right? You may want to think about the long term. You may want to look at the bigger picture on the 15th. That will help you kind of plan out your life. So definitely needing to kind of get a structure or a plan in order. You don't need to get it all figured out tomorrow, but like this is a time to really start thinking and planting those seeds and intentions. And if there's anything during this time that you're having to shed or release or let go, then please do it so that, you know, this really just clears a direct path for you over these next 6 months, okay? Long-term future highlighted here. Maybe the car that you're buying will be part of, like, long-term. And then light eyes. Shout out to you if you got light eyes, right? That's just a random specific message. Like, if you're dealing with someone with light eyes or you got light eyes, this is just a specific message. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Thank all of you for being here, but yeah, okay? Oh, and what was this? Underneath marriage? Oh, wait, sorry. Underneath vacation. How did this happen? I picked it up. I probably just said it and then it fell. Marriage or a life partnership and healing. Oh, if you just got married, happy honeymoon. Happy honeymoon. Healing and rejection. You're healing from rejection, the current partner that you are with, or if you're meeting anybody new this month or connecting with anybody new or getting booed up with anybody this month, they're helping you heal your rejection issues or like pains, wounds surrounding rejection, not feeling good enough. That's being healed, or that's something that you're working on healing, which is beautiful. But yeah, vacation, marriage, or life partnership. Perhaps for those going on vacation, if you're traveling, whether it is 30 minutes, whether it is an hour, whether you are traveling across the globe, I can't speak, you might meet, if you're single, you might meet the love of your life somewhere distant. Someone who is from afar, or from different land, or different background, different culture. Yeah, so do be on the lookout for that. Oh my god, I just remembered a client of mine in December is traveling. Oh my god, and there's Sagittarius. Hey, shout out to you. Oh my god. Alright. Let's get into the tarot. For Sagittarius. I'm going to use a good tarot today. It's been a while. I haven't used this deck too much on my channel. I've needed to connect with it more. But we back with it today. Alright, what's going on for Sagittarius? Throughout the month of December 2024, any messages for Saggy? Woo! What do we got? This fell out, by the way, on your commitment's being tested with its time to release negativity. Let's see what it is. Ace of Water. So maybe there's a relationship that's undergoing some tests, or maybe this is about releasing negative beliefs surrounding love, commitments, connections, emotions. There's a lot of emotions that need to be released. Also, I've noticed that this Ace of Water showed up for quite a few signs so far doing these readings for this week. Like, literally, I feel like this came out for... I think it came out Scorpio, Leo, and now you. Not Gemini. Gemini did not have this come out. But yeah, it's showing that you're birthing something new. And it's something that's out of the norm, or it's different, or it's not... It's different than what you're usually used to. Alright, I don't know how that would make sense, but that's what I'm seeing here. Literally, one of the reasons why I'm saying that is because it's the male seahorses that give birth. And like, in the entire world, the whole globe of Earth, it's always the female that be given birth. Besides, like, I don't think that there's any, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's any other living creature that's male that gives birth. Comment down below if I'm wrong, because I wouldn't know. I don't study that shit. But yeah, isn't that wild? So that's what I'm saying. It's like something about this new beginning or new love. It's different. It's different. We have justice at the bottom though, but this is something that, if this is a relationship, I'm seeing marriage, definitely marriage potential. We did have that card come out too. So you may be meeting a life partner, or there's something significant taking place about you and an existing life partner, or I'm seeing contracts, I'm seeing legalities, I'm seeing something about like taking things to court, whether it's hopefully it's not a divorce, although, you know, Ace of Water, we can see this as romance and new love, but on the flip side, for those going through a divorce, well, isn't that a new cycle in terms of love? Like, you're starting fresh, so who knows? But with justice, we have the 9 of fire, also strength, Leo energy. It's showing here with precision, persistence, and delicacy. I'm going to show you the 9 of fire. With very intentional planning, something is being born, something is being birthed, something's being created. What the heck? Okay, let's just move forwards. What's going on for Sagittarius? December 2024. Oh, we got a double card stack. We got the 7 of Earth and the Queen of Earth. Interesting how they're looking at each other. Isn't that wild? Something that you've been someone's been very patient with you, or you're being very patient with others. They feel like very similar. They feel very connected. These two feel kind of, because of the colors, right? They're very much, they blend together. So either this is just your energy as a whole, or you're connecting with someone who is very well a good match. And give it time. Be patient, because this will be worth it in the end. So if we're just talking about you, Saggy, it's showing that the Queen of Earth, very successful, very abundant. You have all that you need to flourish, to bloom, to blossom. You are coming into a very fruitful time of your life, and there is a lot of rewards that have come in due to your patience, due to your consistency, and just showing up. The longer, what am I saying? Why am I saying that? Why am I hearing the longer the better? That's what she said. What the fuck, Sachi? Okay, what's the event on the bottom? Maybe it's like the long wait was worth it, or I don't know. Chariot. Messenger of air, 6 of water. 8 of water. There's some, you know what? Sorry, I got like a tickle in my eye. It's kind of itchy. Okay, we're good. There's something about like longing for something. 6 of water and the 8 of water. Like, there's a bit of this nostalgic, reminiscent, wanting, missing, longing for something you had experienced once in your life, and you have to wave farewell, you have to watch it go, and you miss those times, you miss that person, you miss those feelings, you really long to experience that again. And so what you're moving towards with the Chariot and the Messenger of air, you may actually have a message coming in, or in the direction you're moving forwards is leading you to like a breath of fresh air. There's something that is going to kind of shift your focus, or you know how you know that 6 of water, 8 of water, you've been missing, longing, remembering all the good times, and you're just like, I want that back, I want that life back, I want that happiness back, I want that relationship back, or whatever the fuck, right? But this is more about your emotional stuff, not so much in your physical money material. Maybe if it's about your money, you're like, I want that money back. Or that time in my life, my career, where I was super banging and popping off, I was so successful, and I want that back, right? Whatever direction you're moving towards, it's a breath of fresh air. And it also, now you're not even focusing on what you used to have. Now you're like, holy shit, this is something new that I can create for myself. And this is like exciting. This is invigorating. This is different. This is finally like the change, the necessary shift in the winds that I needed. Like, it's very refreshing. Very refreshing. And for some, the chair, like a car, right? A fresh new car. Yeah, right? It's like a brand new car. It has that new fresh smell, right? I don't know. You may also have a message coming on in. And you know what? I would not be surprised if you do have someone from your past trying to reach out or mend things. We got Cancer energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. But yeah, and so when I was talking about, well, it looks like these two people are actually looking at each other. Well, if that's the case, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if that's the case. We need to keep going. Let's keep going. Okay? What else going on for Sagittarius through the month of, what was that? December. I was going to say November. Oh my gosh, we have the 3 of air. Okay. We also have the 2 of fire. There's someone you turned your back on. Or there's someone that you may be turning your back on in December. Just the way, look at this, is a complete flip from those two that were looking at each other. So now back has been turned, right? You've been patient, you've been giving, you've been understanding for a very long time, and now it's just like, now you got this crossroad, 2 of fire, Empress, and the Fool. And what, okay, it looks like the choice that you're making leads to new growth. It looks like you've had enough of, well, you've reached your limit, right? It goes back to nothing will come out of the situation. You kind of reached your limit. You've had a debt. You've hit your max. Nothing will come out of this anymore. Or you're realizing, like, something's not worth it. Yeah, honestly, with the 7, because 7 of Earth, it's asking you, like, take stock of inventory. It's literally saying, like, is what you're doing worth the effort? Is it succeeding? Is it working? Is it failing? Is there anything you can do differently? Do you keep moving forwards in this direction? Is this enough? Is the love enough? Going back to that Ace of Water, is this enough? Is love enough to keep this going? Something to think about, right? And sometimes with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you either stick it out and keep going, or you decide for yourself, bro, I don't know what to say. You decide that enough is enough and you had your fair share, you're done, right? 7 of Pentacles can say either be patient, keep going, or it's time to end it. It's time to try something new. And the way that this is looking, and you got your free will, but whoever I'm talking to, whoever I'm connected with, it looks like you are making a choice that you're turning your back, or you're done with this. You're walking away. You've taken enough punches. No matter how much love you may have. Remember what I was saying about the male seahorse? This is about taking something that's like non-traditional, doing things out of the norm, against the grain, something you wouldn't typically do, or you've never done in your entire life. Like, this is different. This is very, very unique, very, very different. This is a different path. Like you've changed, you've grown, you've learned a lot. And so it looks like in December, you're choosing a path that takes you to something brand freaking new, okay? Brand spanking new. This is something completely different than what you've ever... It's like that breath of fresh air. You were so focused on what you wanted or how it used to be and how you want to go back to the past, but now it's like you've been introduced to new breath, new air, new scenery, new color. Like, we have our own, the rainbow colors. Imagine if all of a sudden, boom, you were introduced to a new color that we've never seen before. Like, you can't even imagine what that looks like, right? But it's out there. With our human eyes, we just can't see it, but doesn't mean it's not there. So it's like you're being introduced to something you weren't even aware was a possibility. But it's requiring you to, first of all, make a choice for yourself and possibly have to leave something behind. You are getting over heartbreak. You are getting stronger. It's heavy. I'm looking at her wings in this card, right? She has these set of wings. Her wings, it feels like heavy. Whenever I'm having like back problems or like shoulder blade problems, I'm like, oh my god, my wings are heavy. My invisible wings are heavy. I don't know if you're going through something with your back. Maybe you need to book a massage. Take a salt bath. Take care of your body. Alright, what else we got for Sagittarius in the month of December? I keep hearing November for some reason. It's like, bitch, we're in December. Something about November was important, though, or connected to this We have the King of Water, next card out. And the Wheel of Fortune. Your emotions about this situation will be changing quite drastically. Let's see how. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Fire, and the 6 of Air. Well, looks like you're moving on. 6 of Fire, 6, 6. Oh, looky here. You're moving on. You're moving forward. Some of you are straight up traveling or moving. And it's something's lightening up. We go from the 6 of Air. It's interesting how the 6 of Air looks more like water, right? Even in here, that looks like waves, ocean waves. Versus the 6 of Fire, which is more like way up in the air, right? They say heat rises. It looks like you're rising above some sort of emotional situation that has been really bogging you down. You're letting yourself go, or not letting yourself go, but letting something go that wasn't serving yourself. And with the 7, it's not 7, oops. What's the 7 of Fire? Oh, the 7 of Fire in this deck is about like, it's literally like a unicorn. And it's on like the top of a mountain, so it's showing that you're actually overcoming this obstacle or something that was really challenging, right? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Why is my pinky is itchy all of a sudden? Money's coming in. They say I know they say this a palm, but whatever. We're gonna bend the rules for today. Money's coming because my finger's itchy, okay? 7 of Fire, you're letting something go. You may actually be called, maybe on this full moon in Gemini, be called to write down all the things in your life that you don't like, that aren't working, the people that are stressing you out, whatever the fuck that is just negative, right? It's time to release negativity, that card. Write down all the negative things when it comes to yourself, when it comes to the things around you, and the state of the world. Write it all down and then burn it. Burn it somewhere safe, of course. Don't want you lighting your house on fire, but I would recommend doing a little ritual here. It doesn't have to be physical. You could even just do this in meditation, but it's like, this is just saying and symbolic of like you setting yourself free, especially from the emotional entanglement or emotions that aren't even yours. Maybe you've been so worried about how other people are going to feel, or how your actions or what you're going to say, how it might affect someone's mood, or you don't want to hurt their feelings, or you don't want to upset them or disappoint them. It's not yours to take on. It's not your burden. And it's literally showing here, it's time for you to really put yourself first and stand your ground. I see he has a pitchfork in this card. Like, I just honestly got the image of someone taking a pitchfork and stabbing like a bale of hay. Just take a stab at it, huh? What Spirit is saying, just take a fucking stab at it. Because typically the 3 of Swords, 3 of Aries, where it's like your heart's being stabbed, like stabbed in the back, right? Well, that's the 10 of Swords, but whatever. It's like, are you the one now having to turn your back? And regardless of if others feel backstabbed by you, it's like, but it's not a backstabbing because you've been very straightforward with that Queen of Earth, 7 of Earth. Like, you've been very upfront about it all. So I don't know. It's just showing that the way you felt about a situation, how your heart has been, look at the heart is in this card, how your heart has been directly affected, and also just like your well-being, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially even. It's time for a change, and you know that, and you sense that, and holy shit. There's like this face right here, and my eyes are just like, wait, I never noticed that. Again, this is like fairly new deck. That just caught me by surprise. New faces that will be introduced. New faces. I don't know. New face for you. New face like the moon. Like the moon has faces. What the fuck, y'all? I don't know. Alright. Where are we at? Okay. Let me clarify a few things. Dig a little bit deeper. Oh, and as I pick up this deck to clarify with the King of Cups reverse, where it's like you kind of have to distance yourself, actually. Or it's interesting because we have the King of Water, now we have it again, but it's in the reverse, which is showing, and that's literally what we were saying. It's like there's going to be a change in your heart, or change in how you've been feeling about these things, about these people, about these choices, or just whatever, like the long term, the next 6 months, like we were talking about at the beginning of the reading. And it looks like you're removing or distancing yourself, disassociating yourself with certain individuals, or what's this? Judgment reversed. I think my deck's upside down. 3 of Wands reversed. No longer second guessing yourself. No more of that shit, Saggy. cannot fucking speak today. Oh my god. Okay. Ace of Water. Can you clarify the Ace of Water for Sagittarius? Why is this here? Ace of Water. Oh, look what I just flipped out. 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So you know how we were saying this Ace of Water is representing like a brand new path, breath of fresh air. It's unusual. It's out of the norm for you, right? This is affecting you, your love, your relationships, new love potentially, new cycle in terms of emotional healing, well-being, happiness, love, self-love too. All right. So you've been afraid to do this. This has been a long time coming. I think you've had this opportunity show up in multiple ways throughout maybe the last year or so, but because you weren't ready or you just were afraid of what was going to happen next, you stayed put. You stuck with what was comfortable. Literally the Queen of Wands, she likes her comfort. She likes her comfort zone. She likes her, she doesn't want to make a full decision or commitment unless she's 110% sure it's going to work out. But that 8 of Swords is really showing that like there were a lot of doubts. There's a lot of hesitation. There was a lot of uncertainty. And so therefore you just stuck in this limbo, this indecision. You were choosing the same. You were choosing the same old shit. Whether it was serving you or not, you just stayed put until you were ready, right? Until you had enough. And so, what's at the bottom? Hermit. So, you got to keep on going inwards and ask yourself, does this align with me? Does this fulfill me? Does this meet my requirements? Does this add value to my life? Does this uplift me spiritually? Or do I need to have, like, what is this? It's not coming. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. But it's like you're having this intervention with yourself. And you really need to take time to go inwards. This is Virgo energy, by the way. You're gonna want to, let's see, Hermit, 6 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Really just get clear of what makes Saggy happy. Who is Saggy? What makes you happy? What is not making happy? Because you need to move the fuck away from that. And I know it's probably easier said than done, and you may have to take scary steps in order to do this. And it's going to require a lot of bravery, a lot of strength. Oh, did I pull you animal cards? I didn't. I did that in everyone else's reading, but not you. I didn't pull you any animal cards today. I'm sorry, Saggy. I'll maybe pull you one in a moment. But Spirit is really wanting you to reconnect with what makes Saggy happy. What makes you happy, Saggy? That's what you need to pursue. That's what you need to go after. And I know it may not be so simple, but it comes down to you. And you were stuck in this position, keeping yourself in this limbo because you were afraid. What if there's nothing out there that's going to be better? What if this is it? What if my life won't get any better? Maybe I should just stay put. Maybe this job, maybe this relationship, maybe this place, like whatever the fuck. You were keeping yourself stuck due to negativity, but also negative energy, negative things around you were keeping you stuck too. You felt trapped, but you're not. And maybe you're also Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands. Maybe you need to ask support or get help from a friend or someone who can help you. Queen of Wands as a person represents somebody who is very supportive, very loving, and helpful. She's happy to help. So helping hand, maybe. So, yeah, Saggy, I see you're going to have to like turn your back or walk away from some things for your own well-being. And when you do that, my God, is your life going to feel so much better. It may be a struggle at first, but it will be worth it. So let me just wrap your reading up with some animal cards. I'm sorry I forgot to use this deck at the beginning of the reading. But it was meant to be that way. So any final thoughts, final messages, or advice for Sagittarius for December 2024? Come on, leave this behind in 2024. We do not want to bring this energy into the new year, right? And it's also your birthday season too. Happy freaking birthday, even though it may not feel that right now, right? Happy, just birthday. Hey, birthday. You might be like, it's not happy, Jade. I'm going through it. Okay, well, happy birthday regardless. I don't care. Let's just see any final thoughts, final messages. I don't know. I'd be yapping so much. So let's just see. Final thoughts, final messages for Sagittarius. Any advice? We got the Buffalo and the Scorpion. So this is being fearless. This is being brave. And this is also being sharp. All right. This is asking you, you got to be a little more feisty, I guess. Be bold, be feisty, be brave, be fearless. The buffalo, he's not afraid of a little storm, a little thunder, a little lightning, or a lot. He's like, bring it on, let's fucking go. Scorpion's saying, they're saying, like, come at me, bro, like, fight me. Like, this literally feels also like a head-on, like, collision, or like a fight, or just confronting things from the shadows, confronting your own fears, confronting other people, head on, not avoiding, not running away, not suppressing, not just like staying in this la limbo. This is about facing shit. And even though it's scary and uncomfortable, maybe a little ugly at times, this is necessary and will be very healing and powerful. You may need to be honest. Just don't back down. Don't back down. Don't fold. Don't. Just keep moving forwards. Don't go back. Don't go backwards. I know it may be tempting. Let me see what's at the bottom. Spirit's really wanting you to just keep... Yeah, look, the horse. It's your energy, Saggy. The horse is all about master. Being a master of the self. This is someone who is very spiritually in tune. This is someone who is physically strong, mentally strong, and is constantly training themselves to continue to get stronger and better and evolve. The horse can talk about determination. It can talk about being stubborn, really set on your vision, really just not gonna budge, not gonna let anything or anybody or any circumstance change your mind or make you quit or give up. This is where you're really needing to lean into that determination, okay, Saggy? And you have that energy that you're embodying, / this is the energy that I'm seeing that will help you overcome these obstacles. All right, underneath the horse, the whale, okay, and then the stingray. So again, it's like, it's your call. Stingray represents a choice between the old versus the new. Hawk underneath that is representing a change in the winds, a significant change. It looks like you're making a choice that will make significant shifts in your life. And this is all about you listening, following your intuition, following your heart, doing what's fair, what's just for you and your own well-being. And it really just showing that you've grown and evolved a lot over the last year. And this is now where you need to walk your talk and show what you know, show the universe that you're ready for this next step. So, can you do that? Can you do that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I don't know, Saggy. What an intense reading. Very intense vibes for you. But I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this made sense to someone. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonates if you'd like. And private readings are available down below. I hope you guys have a very great December. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And also Happy New Year. All right, I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed. Bye, Saggy.